Hi, this is Attorney Chuck Boyk, and today we're going to talk about Ohio, Michigan resident accidents. If you're an Ohio resident and you're injured in an accident in Michigan, how are your rights different? Under Ohio law, if you're an Ohio resident and you're injured in Ohio, Ohio law applies. So if it's an Ohio accident, you have a right to collect for your medical bills, your lost wages, any permanent injuries you have, and for pain and suffering. That changes if you're an Ohio resident and you're injured in an accident in the state of Michigan. And since our main office is in the Toledo area, we get that situation all the time. So if you're an Ohio resident and you're injured in an accident in Michigan and the other driver is a Michigan resident or a resident of another state other than Ohio, then Michigan law applies. Under Michigan law, you're entitled to get PIP coverage, which stands for Personal Injury Protection Benefits, and those are paid by your own insurance carrier, and that will pay your medical bills and potentially your lost wages, attendant care, meaning if you're going to need somebody to watch over you, like home nursing, and there's various other benefits under PIP coverage. PIP coverage is very complicated, and you're probably going to need an attorney to walk your way through that system. In addition, if you're an Ohio resident hit by a Michigan resident in Michigan, you're entitled to payment for your pain and suffering. However, in Michigan, there is an additional requirement. It's called the threshold, meaning you have to meet the threshold of a serious physical impairment in order to collect for pain and suffering. What's that mean in English? There's lots of case law on the definition of a permanent physical impairment, but essentially what it means is you have to have a permanent impact on your life, such as you walk with a limp, you're going to have chronic back pain, you've had surgery and there's permanent conditions, or the impact of your recreational activities is that you can't do weightlifting, you can't run anymore. So if you have a situation where your goal is to try to collect for pain and suffering under Michigan law, your best bet is to get an attorney because it's difficult to meet the physical impairment under Michigan law, and it's really complicated.